we've been here to discuss about our further strategy and opportunity, let's say, to extend understanding of this topic, and also to interact and interlink different actors in the community, like, I don't know, business sector, to attract more for the circular economy, also local authorities and national authorities, about different obstacles related to legislation, related to measures that they can support different actors, but also to attract young people to, let's say, be more aware about the potential and the employment through that kind of concept of circular economy, because this is one of the largest potential that is totally unused at the moment in the whole Balkan, and there is a lot of similarity in the region. What is the needs, obstacles, what is the initiatives, and so on, so on. So that was the reason that we are communicate among not just among organization, but also faculty was present, some experts, and etc. Probably organizer also will speak more about that. From our perspective, we are very much involved in the, let's say, concept of social economy, and through our, Abit Hub as a social company, we are work with a lot of young people, attracting to making some startups, and a lot of initiatives that come through potential to use circular economy as a concept to develop some different type of the businesses, and based on that we also working on some specific topic and specific model to let's say to support others in the community. So our organization try to have already makerspace. Those makerspace have different tools, machines to help people, like to connect different actors in the community, like for actors from the culture, from the different type of the activity to use some material and to reuse, or to make some upcycle products that will be valuable for the economy in the future period. Also to attract people to understand some standards and so on and so on. So there is a lot of opportunities. So actual idea of this meeting was to connect different people with a different idea, to put on the table different capacity and opportunity, and through that to make some strategy for joint work on the regional level. No, definitely we need to work a lot on that issue, because when we discuss about green, about something, we have to discuss about environment, protection and something like that, but they are not understand the values and potential of those from the economical aspect. And mostly some organizations, they are playing with that, make games and something, and try to reuse actually, but they are not contribute too much to the economic development. We see that as an economic potential and potential for employment, and engage and create new businesses, new opportunities, and that was the actually our approach. But from another aspect, we have living lab, where is the space when people can following the some procedure, actually acting and dealing with the creation new even legislation or new way of thinking, or definitely a lot of things when we can meet different actors in the community, from university, from business community, from citizens, ordinary citizens, and public institution. So as I said, there is a lot of opportunity, but for everything you need to have a quality ecosystem that consists of people who will support people, who will give you opportunities. Some need to give the money, some need to invest in that, somebody need to take care about legislation to open that floor. So everything, I think at the moment, is on the basic level. And I'm probably, everybody's aware that there is a lot of space, but sometimes influence of political issue and so many different things influence that we are still don't care and use that potential in economic development. And social, I forgot social, yeah, of course. But related energy, we have sufficient, and we have some plan actually how to use this opportunity, this momentum to combine tourism with economy, with housing, and so on and so on. It also depends of the region. In some region, people use wood or pellet and something like that. But because we have sufficient energy in the most part of the year, actually there is a ridiculous situation that some people they are passing from some like wood on the electricity. They are not influenced because we are in the majority part of the years we export the electricity. So one of the reasons because we destroy economy that mostly consume the electricity, like aluminium factory, steel factory, and so on and so on. And now we have services, have tourism and something like, but not big, let's say, consumers of the electricity, except citizens and the small and medium company. And because of that, they are not affecting too much. But on another side, we are stuck with the political crisis. They are pretty much affecting in the road of Europe accession road. I don't know, we are several times changing the working group. They are dealing with the different chapter. We have huge political issue like in the area of judiciary system. So we need to solve that political, precondition to go further. They affect a lot this new model of accession process, and actually we are going piece by piece, and we are stuck with the this chapter 22, 23, and everybody talk about that, but they are not talk too much about other aspects. When we can make a huge progress, and probably we will wait until spring of 2023 to solve this all economic and political issue to go ahead with the process of negotiation. Accidentally, we do a lot related to housing policy, related to legalization of that process, and an appropriate spiritual planning in the past period, reflecting on something that you see in Budva. Budva is now not such a strong example as some other area around Bar, for example, or in Ulcinj, or suburb area of Podgorica. They are totally devastated and lost opportunity for enlargement and sustainable development of a lot of city. And actually, this is one of the conditions that are missing at the moment. We need to have to create some plan that they are reflecting process.
About the plan.
Exactly, yeah.
But the plan.
Yeah, exactly. This is something that we also stock because a lot of changes of government in the last few years produced that every government start from the scratch, and they didn't do too much, and there are a lot of affecting the process of legalization. Our organization worked like more than 2 years on the with the citizens ordinary, that you have a lot of problem with that. But what is the main point? We don't have housing policy. We don't have affordable housing policy in the whole region. And that was the big issue, because everything is put on the market, and some people who have not enough money try to, in illegal way, to build the houses, or some another who have a lot of money try to not respect too much the spiritual plan, and devastate area. So there is huge issue even not tackling, and mostly because local authorities and national authorities, they are not understand concept on affordable housing. to approach citizens based on the needs and economical needs to solving that issue. We have such a weird concept of housing that not exists nowhere on the world. I'm talking about that affordable housing, and the last 3 decades how we left the ex-Yugoslavia and privatized this national fund of the units, then everything we are put on the market, and who survive survive. I think this is very wrong, and we need to go on a completely different way. Well, our organization work a lot, in the whole region. We start end of 90s with some programs and activity, lead some initiative like Citizens Pact for Southeast Europe, and present very much. We are cooperate with a lot of municipality in that period, and after that, for different purpose with the different organization. From Bitola, we work a lot on the different chapter related youth and engagement of youth with the Association of Tenants in Skopje. We are working with this affordable housing policy. Civic is, as you see in this initiative, related to circular economy. So there is many organizations. This is, I don't know how many times I spend nice time in Macedonia, always among the friends. And of course, I don't know, with public room we are cooperate about innovation and industry and the creative industry. So there is plenty of opportunity to come in Macedonia and spend nice time.